My name is Maria Wanek, and I'm a research specialist on the Research Development and Philanthropy team here at Custom Research at the National Student Clearinghouse. Data-driven decisions, as well as data-informed decisions, are crucial and invaluable for the education community. Since our inception in 2022, the goal of the Custom Research team has been to make Clearinghouse data and its insights more accessible to the entire education community. In alignment with that goal, today we'll be focusing on the Fields of Study Pipeline Data Discovery Report. So what is this Fields of Study Pipeline Report? It's essentially a data report that contains information about post-secondary enrollments as well as credentials completed. Reports will include an overview of the report, methodological notes, as well as aggregate data and visualizations. Reports may also include additional components such as appendices or additional notes. The reports include both fall and spring term data, and they span over 10 years. The data and outcomes within this report are disaggregated by student demographics, as well as geographic data elements. The locations are based on the institution. When requesting a Fields of Study Pipeline report, there are 3 levels. The most broad is the Standard Occupational Classification, or SOC group. SOC groups are occupational groups that is a framework that is developed and utilized by federal agencies. These groups may contain multiple zip codes, and an example of a potential SOC group could be clinical and counseling psychologists. Next, at a more granular level, we have SIP family reports. SIP stands for the Classification of Instructional Programs, and SIPs are reported as codes. NCES created the system to track various academic fields as well as learner pathways. SIP family reports would be produced at a 2-digit SIP level. For example, we could have a SIP 42 report, which would include psychology enrollments as well as credential completions. And lastly, our most granular report would be our specific SIP report, and this is based on the 6-digit SIP level. So for example, we could have SIP 42.2811, and this would include enrollment and credentials completed for family psychology. In terms of the data elements included within this report, there are 2 categories: post-secondary enrollments, as well as post-secondary credentials earned. The data elements between the 2 categories are similar, with 2 exceptions. For the post-secondary enrollments data element, we have a program level element, and for post-secondary credential earned, we have a credential level data element. And the second discrepancy is we have a first-time, full-time status data element for post-secondary enrollments, and that data element is not included for the post-secondary credential earned. These reports report data at the national level. The data elements are provided at the state level in the report appendices. I have 2 sample visualizations. The first is the enrollment by term report. On the x-axis, we have fall and spring, starting from fall 2015 all the way to spring 2024. On the y-axis, we have enrollments. We have our data line in solid blue, and then we have our trend line in the dotted line. From this data, we take the enrollment counts and we break those down by different student demographics. We believe that these reports may be utilized by various organizations to essentially take these reports, look at the data and the insights provided within, and then help them make data-informed decisions. If you would like to order a report, please visit the Custom Research website